The helmet fits snugly, and the balaclava too. Hilma thinks back to when she first arrived in this strange and unusual land. She was butt-ass naked, not a tool to her name, yet with her own hands and ingenuity, she's forged for herself this helmet and a set of leather armor that will keep her safe from, well, some things, but maybe not dinosaur teeth. Still, it is a long way away from the grass skirt and the straw hat. That was some of the very first items she created. As ever, her list of to-dos is long. There's a whole heap of tallow and a whole heap of cattails that need to get processed. And so Hilma, let's get underway. Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here and welcome back to Cataclysm Innawood. We're here with Hilma Baron. And we, as always, have many things that we need to get done today. The tallow is on its way out, but it has a little bit more time left than we think, at this stage. And we also already have a very large amount of animal cooking oil. And there is a little bit of a fix for dealing with this, at least the problem that we're having with not being able to put everything into one pot. So the fix for that is a little bit obtuse, but what we need to do is grab it here, and we should be able to go and insert the remaining oil into here. So we can grab that, and I think there is some oil elsewhere. I definitely saw at least one more source of it at the moment. Yes, down here in our crucible. So can we take from that? Can we pour it into... We can't pour it into what we're carrying at the moment. So there might still be a limit to what we can actually insert in here. So there might be something slightly different with the oil, as in, it was cooked from a different batch. I'm thinking that's probably what has happened here. Having a look at this though, we have got, let's see, we've got 15 liters of it in there at the moment. We need 10 more liters to max that out. Whether or not we'll be able to, I'm not so sure, just because, it still seems to have trouble with getting the cooking oil from different sources, or at least different lots of tallow. So we'll see if we can do it, but that's not really the main thing that I want to try and do first of all. I mean, for one, we're probably going to have to go to sleep very, very soon, but we still have all these cattail stalks down here. We turn all the rhizomes into starch and into flour, which is great, but the stalks, we still need to do something with that. So we're going to be turning them into fiber, just straight up plant fiber, and there isn't really a time crunch for us on that. There is a little bit of one. The stalks will go rotten, but we can still use them without it being a problem for us. So that'll be the goal. We're going to drop this to the side for now though. I wouldn't mind trying to see if we could make a little bit more tallow, and speaking of tallow, we're probably going to go and just drink some more. And when I said make more tallow, I indeed meant make more animal cooking oil. Yeah, so we need 10 more at this point? So let's have a gander at that. We can make thyme oil, which is an antiseptic, and lamp oil as well. That is another option for us because we can make this little clay oil lamp. That's not a bad choice for us because sometimes we won't want to have the fire on. I'm kind of tempted to do that really, but first of all, let's have a look at this and see exactly how much we're going to need to make to be able to get, 10 liters worth. 40. Yeah, 40 it is. And it's saying we don't have room. So let's go less. Yeah, same deal there. Okay, so it still seems to have issues. That's all right. You know what? I think we will just go for that clay oil lamp. It's only 48 minutes for us to make it. Let's go put that together if we can. And there we go. We've got that done. Now, as for the lamp oil, we're going to need somewhere to store that. And we're probably just going to use some of the stomachs that we've got. We've got some lye just chilling out. We are going to go and pour that on the ground just over there. We're going to clear both of these out at this stage, pour onto the ground over there, thank you. And we'll go and make some of that lamp oil. So how much do we want? Well, I guess the question is how much can we store in those stomachs? Honestly, that seems like a lot. 2.5 liters? Do we have enough space for that? Well, I suppose we'll see, won't we? We'll use the tallow to make it. We'll put down the clay oil lamp, and there we go. Okay, so we worked a little bit into the evening here, but we got it done at the end of the day. We'll pour that into a sealed stomach and we'll put the rest into the other sealed stomach. So we've got quite a bit of it there. We can reload this with lamp oil. I guess we'll have to do it a little bit closer, maybe over here. We'll use the smaller one first. And just like that, we can fire up this lamp and it gives us a little bit of light. Nice. So let's turn that off for now, our bone flute included. As we need to have a sleep, we are going to eat more of the tallow before we rest. And then I think tomorrow we're pretty much going to spend the whole day turning the cattail stalks that we've got into fiber. So for now, let's get to sleep. Oh, wow, we woke up real fast there. I was going to say, as we fell asleep, you might have been able to tell that I wasn't concerned about the fire. Reason being, we don't need to have it going during the day. We're going to keep on fueling it up with the logs though right now, so we might actually just transfer some of those out. Put them into the fire ring for now, just because, yeah, we've got that lamp now, so if we need to see during the day, we should be able to. I am going to be super careful with this chick if we are relighting the fire at any point though, so I'm going to keep that in mind. And you know what? I did say a while back I was going to make another fire drill. We should probably do that now. I feel like that would be a sensible thing for us to do. Yeah, okay, so we can make bricks, that's cool. But no, we want to go and make maybe the bowfire drill, just because it doesn't take anywhere near as long for us to make it. And it's using the same amount of plant fiber. Yeah, bowfire drill. And we'll just use that as a backup. We'll leave it in there for the time being. We're hungry and thirsty yet again, so I guess we'll have some herbal tea, and then we've already had a huge intake of calories, as you know. There we go. All right, so we're not feeling too happy just yet. Where's our bird at? There you are. Let's go play with you for a little bit here. We're going to activate that bone flute just to help get our mood a little bit better than it's been. And we're going to make a whole heap of fiber. So let's have a look. Plant fiber. There really isn't any saving that we get from batch savings other than saving my fingers. And wow. Yeah, we're going to be doing this for a few days, I think, because 50 cattail stalks gives us 500 fiber. Takes us about 5 hours to do. No real chance of us failing it. Let's just start. Oh, and we can no longer see well enough to craft. So we'll turn on the lamp. Man, we must have woken up really early in the morning. We'll have maybe not so much tallow. We'll just go and have some of our dehydrated fruit, have some mulberries, just for a change in pace, and we'll have the last of our herbal tea there. Excellent. Okay. So we'll hop back to it, and I'm going to keep on working on it until we see the sun rise. Unless we're working through the night now, and somehow we miss the day. That's possible. That is entirely possible. We're going to drop this plant fiber for now, and I'm just going to go poke my head upstairs. We're playing the bone flute again, or rather we stopped. That's okay. Let's just see what's up. Yes, we have to actually go outside, don't we? What is the time of day? I think it's still very, very early morning. Yeah, I think so. Oh, and it looks like some of our stuff has grown. Yeah, harvestable. Okay, we're not going to harvest it yet. I think we're going to wait right until the end of autumn before we try and do that, just because we've got enough on our hands now. Yeah, while I'm thinking about it, it might be worth us bringing some charcoal downstairs with us. We'll take maybe, let's say, 2,000 charcoal. Yeah, and we'll just haul that on down. And the reason I say that is we might want to try and see if we can build a bloomery for ourselves. And if we can do that, then we can get bog iron and turn that bog iron into some good stuff. We'll just leave it there for the time being. I'll try and remember that it's actually there. But yeah, first of all, focusing on the fiber Rycon. And that means making another 50. Oh, and the sun is up. Brilliant. So let's turn off the oil lamp just so we're not wasting it. And you know what? I think we're going to have to haul all that stuff down here and grab our stool and just pull it into the light. Nice. Okay, let's have a munch again. Go for some blueberries this time. Oh, low calorie intake now because I guess it is a new day, so we'll have a fair amount of that. Have some clean water too. Yeah, we're in a very foul mood now, so we'll play with the fowl. And yeah, we're not going to name the fowl yet just because we don't know what it is. It could be a goose, it could be a swan, it could be a duck. It's probably going to be a duck. Well, I guess we'll see, won't we? We will start playing our flute once again just to improve the mood. And as soon as we're feeling a little bit better, we'll start working on this again. Well, it looks like it's going to take a little bit longer for us to feel better, so play with that again for a little bit. Yeah, maybe we ate too much tallow. Guess we'll just start working on it regardless. We're extremely wary right now, so it's going to take us a lot of work to get through this. We're dead tired now. We're going to keep on working until the sun sets, so we will not stop crafting. We're just going to push through, even if it is going to cause us pain. And there we go. 96%. We were close. We'll make sure that we have something to eat and drink, but we are going to be resting. Let's stop playing that. Okay. We're awake. Let's get that lamp lit. We're going to pop on it. Well, let's have some breakfast first, yeah? Why not? Starting off with the tallow. Terrible drink. I mean, terrible. It's not anything. It's not a drink. It's not a drink. But I imagine we're kind of, I don't even know how we're forcing this down, but we're finding a way. We are finding a way. Yeah. All right. Back to it, Hilma. Back to it. And it doesn't take long for us to finish that off. That's another 500 fiber. Fantastic. How are we looking now? Okay, we've got to do this 2 more times. And oh boy, yeah, we're very slow right now. And that's because of our mood, so let's make sure that we improve that first. Yeah, it's amazing what a good mood can do for you. We will also take off our gauntlets for now, just so our hands are free. Make sure that they don't get too cold. And by free, I mean just unencumbered. Yeah, still not feeling very happy, are we? Ate with a table and chair. I guess we sat down. Not sure what the table was. Probably just one of the large rocks that's nearby. Yeah, that tallow's rough. I don't think that mood's going to change anytime soon. Well, it will eventually. I think we're just going to keep on working for now. I mean, it's a little bit better. There we go. It starts going much faster. We're going to stop for a second because we don't need to have that lit anymore. All right, we got that done. Excellent. So we just need to do that one more time, I think. We will have something to eat, but it ain't going to be tallow this time. We need to keep that mood up. Let's go for some dehydrated meat. And that's actually got us feeling pretty happy, so we'll just have some clean water after that. Pop back onto the seat and get to it one more time. And bam, done. Excellent. So we probably still have a little bit left over for us to do. I will have a peek at that and see. We're just going to have some berries for now because they're more fun for us to eat. And water to stay nice and hydrated. Okay, how much do we have left? Not that much. I mean, it's still an hour and 42 minutes, but yeah. Yes, we'll use the rotten parts, that is okay. And that's the end of the day. So we're going to finish working on that tomorrow. It's just been days of, getting fiber here, but that fiber is invaluable to us. We're going to be able to do so much with that. So yeah, for now, back to sleep. We'll see you in the morning, little chick. And this has been nice. We haven't been using logs, so we're saving on energy there. It's warm enough for us down here at the moment, especially with everything that we're wearing. The temperature outside seems to be pretty good. As it starts to get closer to winter, though, it is most certainly going to get colder. So I'm going to keep that in mind, 100%. And I think we'll have this tallow just later in the day. We'll just have some nicer things first to begin with. Light up the lamp and get back to work on what's left of the plant fiber. And it shouldn't take that long at all. Bam, done. Okay, so the fiber is kind of all over the show at the moment. Actually, everything is all over the show at the moment. We might want to just spend some time going around and organizing stuff. So we'll turn that off for now. I'm going to hit Shift O for us to sort out our loot. And it's going to take a while, I think. Actually, that didn't take that long at all. But plant fibers, 3,000. Is that all on this square now? I think it is. Yep, that's a whole heap of plant fiber. Excellent to see. Good. And yeah, I think everything else is kind of sorted. We've got our chunks and lumps of steel down there. Obviously, we are after more lumps of steel. We've got 22 lumps of steel. How much? I think it's 50 that we need for the anvil. 40. Yeah, okay. We can actually make more of that right now, just by using the pieces. Because right now, yeah, it's going to be more efficient for us to make the lumps of steel, I think, than going for the chunks. Okay, all right, so let's fire up that lamp. Need a source of fire. Really? Brilliant. Okay, we're going to drop that in the fire. I'm glad that we made that other one when we did. Yeah, so what's happened here is the pump fire drill has gone kaput. But thankfully, hidden around here somewhere... Oh, why do we have so many bones here? I don't know. Yeah, no, it's up here that we're gonna grab that bow fire drill. There it is, bow fire drill. Okay, all right, so we've got that in our inventory now. So, no, not that. Leave the knife alone. Let's light that. There we are. Okay, so good thing that we did have that. We probably do want to make a backup before too long. I think we've got enough charcoal in our forge there for us to get forging. Let's have a look, eh? Lump of steel. Okay, it's brisk, and we do save time by doing exactly that amount. Okay, and this is going to give us four lumps of steel. Better than nothing. You don't have enough charges. Okay, so we did get some charcoal, which is good. How much do we want to put in there? Maybe just 500? Yeah, so let's go pick that up, grab that charcoal, and it contains 200 at the moment. Unload it. Didn't want to do that, but that's fine. We'll just go put 500 in there. I feel like that should probably be enough. Chuck the rest of the charcoal over there for now. I mean, it will tell me how much we need. 80 charges, 320. Yeah, okay, that's enough now. And let's just work that out. Done. We'll turn off our lamp now that we have the sunlight to aid us. Those are our lumps of steel. And so now when it comes to steel, we can use the bloomery. And that requires us to go out into the swamp, yes, and get bog iron. I was going to say swamp iron, bog iron, same thing effectively. The swamps are dangerous. It takes 5 hours for us to collect it. It's going to take us a while to work on it back here as well. If we have a look for steel, okay, that's a lot of stuff. Let's go lumps. So for a lump of steel using the bloomery, yeah, here it is. 17 iron ores needed, and it takes 18 hours. It's taking double the amount of time because we are lacking metallurgy, and we haven't learned that from anything else yet at this stage as a proficiency. So yeah, it's tough. The other option is to get hematite, and hematite's going to be a gamble. It's going to be a big gamble. If we could find another cave, man, that'd be amazing, because we could just cut trees on it and just like demolish it, absolutely demolish it. Even if we spend a whole heap of time mining upstairs, we'd have trouble. The other thing that we could potentially do is mine down, go down a level from here. The question is, how difficult would that be? I imagine quite. We do have a pick. So if we search for dig downstairs. Okay, so, okay, we need to have a proper pickaxe to be able to do that. We've got logs. We don't have a long rope. So yeah, that's not an option, unfortunately, as a pickaxe requires an anvil, and so yeah. And this is all dirt. This is all dirt around here. Solid earth we can see out this area here, and upstairs isn't solid earth. I'm half tempted to do one more round of picking, because yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do one round of picking upstairs. If we hit hematite, we keep at it. Otherwise, we just say nay. Let's put on those gauntlets. I think our hands were getting cold. Yeah, everything else should be okay. What do we want to mine then? Well, we could do the whole, continue to mine through here, make it a little bit faster for us. I could give it a go, right? I also don't want the roof to collapse on us, because that would be horrifically bad. I mean, we live and learn, right? We've got to learn how to do this somehow. Bronze pick, mine that way, please. And I mean, that didn't take that long, and we got native copper out of that. Okay, I mean, it's not hematite, but it's copper, so that's okay. We should probably do this all on a full stomach though, so let's go have some tallow. Alright, we're satisfied and feeling, frankly, quite miserable. Hopefully that's not going to affect our mining speed too much. We'll find out pretty quickly though, won't we? As we hit at that again. Oh no, we're still fast. That's pretty good. We can slow down though. We really can. Niter, right? And some large rocks. Okay, so this one here. That would make our path through pretty good. Wariness is light. We'll keep our eye on that. But bronze pick, let's chip away. Okay, there we go. And what do we have there? Iron ore. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. But I'm pretty sure with the iron ore, we need a fair amount of that to be able to get steel, even with the bloomery. But look at that. we've got a nice path in here now. That is both a good and a bad thing, I think. We're going to move some of these rocks just out the way for now. We're feeling hungry, we are feeling tired, we're feeling weary. I think it's a little bit later in the day, but I wouldn't mind trying to chip just a little bit more here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's definitely slower. I think once you start slowing down that much, it's going to be bad. You need to know when to stop, and that was our time to stop. So let's just take the stuff downstairs and see what we might be able to do with that iron ore. So we obviously want to try and have that as close as possible, so we'll just kind of bring it around the corner, drag it down with the charcoal, have it chilling out there. Right, so, that's our lumps of steel. We do have the iron ore there. How are we going to process you? Well, first of all, having a look at it, yes, indeed, we can craft a lump of steel from it. And I think that is just using the bloomery. So if we go to lump and have a look here, so this is requiring the iron ores. We need to have 17. Okay. So while this does take a while, oh man, that's the tough thing though as well. This gives us 1 lump of steel. Ooh, it's such a time sink, but it's kind of, I think you get about 50 iron ore from 5 hours spent at the, harvesting bog iron. So you're looking at 10 iron ores per hour? Either way, all of this whole process takes so much time. And I think that's why it's kind of tough for me to get my head around it sometimes, because I'm like, it's a big number. We can certainly chip away at it. But there are faster ways to do it. And I'm wondering, one of those ways might be, if we get lucky, having a look down in the craters. The craters can contain ores. We've got a few of them around. They're a little bit further away, so I think this is probably going to be a tomorrow job, but we could go check them out. If we bring Ryan along for the ride, I think that could work. Yeah, I think that could work. Okay, so that'll be tomorrow though. Do we want to start off early? We can. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is try to go to sleep before the sun sets and see how that works out for us. Let's just have a whole heap of tallow for now. Wonderful, chunky, the good stuff. And we are actually going to need some more clean water, aren't we? Yes, we are. So what we're going to do is we're going to unload that clean water that's there at the moment from the canning pot, pouring that into our larger sealed stomach. And we're just going to have to leave it cooking for a while. We'll move a log into the fire. This is going to get tough. I really need to make sure that our chick stays away here. I will figure out a way to make that happen. I'm not going to let you incinerate yourself. Okay, next up, we need to get a whole heap of water, which we will go and pour into. We don't have a suitable container. That's a lie. It's a filthy lie. Where is the rest of our water, eh? Let's wield it. By water, I mean the canning pot. Okay, we can't see it currently. We still can't see it to wield it. Interesting. It's an enigma. It's around here somewhere. And there it is. Okay. Put that steel in our inventory. We should actually just dump that, really. Now the charcoal too. And then clay canning pot. There we go. Whole heap of water. We're going to put that water into the fire. Now you, my friend, we are going to leash. We're going to take the rope off of our body. We're going to attach a leash to you so that we can drag you over here and tie you up. Stay there. Stay there. We're going to go and start a fire, and you're not going to incinerate yourself. Fantastic. We are going to take the rope back. Untie. I mean, I guess that's a good start. Remove leash. There we go. And now we can wear that once again. Kind of wild to think that the chicken was being weighed down by the wooden spear and all of our tools, but hey, it worked. And now in there we have the pump fire drill. This is the old one, don't worry, and our clay canning pot. The water is going to cook up nicely. We're going to try and sleep. We should be nice and warm this evening. Wonderful. Let's lay down our head, see if we can sleep with all the light, and we can. Wonderful. All right, we're up bright and early. I think with the sunrise actually still, or at the very, very start of the sunrise. Let's play with the waterfowl here for a little bit, and hopefully that water is all done. So we should be able to fill up our... Yes, it is. Excellent. Let's pour it into our stomach, the large sealed stomach, not our one, the one that we're carrying. I know. It's complicated. Let's have stuff that isn't lard today. I want to just eat a whole heap of dehydrated meat to begin with, and then just get full on it. We'll have something to drink once we actually get out there. At least that's going to be my plan. Okay, so with wooden spear in hand, we can't bring everything with us, or rather we shouldn't bring everything with us. Let's keep the shovel, let's keep the pick, the axe, maybe. No, we don't need it. Put the stone adze back, the flute, the bowfire drill we'll keep just in case we need to start a fire, the stone hammer, just in case we need to crack a rock maybe. I mean, we've got a pick, we have a pick, Rycon, use picks on rocks, not hammers. Okay. I got there in the end. And the bandana we'll chuck in here too. Okay, I feel pretty happy about that. Let's go talk to Ryan about a ride. There's our lad. How are we feeling? Good, I hope. We're going to jump onto you, my friend. And oh yes, that's right. We can just go straight out that way, can't we? Oh, it's bloody drizzling. Okay, is that going to be a problem for us? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Probably worth going and getting the leather cloak, I think. Jump off you for now. Just tie you up there. We'll be back. Well, we might look like a badass, but we are quite encumbered with this on. I mean, not that bad. I've been more encumbered in my life. Let's go and mount Ryan. Make our way outside. And we should be okay. We should be comfortable. Temperature is falling. Our hands are a little bit cold, even though we are wearing the gauntlets. I'm going to try to ignore that for now. Yeah, we shouldn't get anything lower than chilly right now at this stage. So, we are going to make our way over towards this. We should be able to do it without too much trouble, especially traveling in the dark like this. So let's just set a marker kind of close by. We don't want to walk straight onto it because, well, it's a crater. And we're going to get this a lot. Generally, Ryan gets spooked by his own footsteps. He makes loud footsteps, so they echo around, and we run into trouble. And then sometimes he gets stuck, and then he doesn't want to go forwards. But that's okay. That's okay. We can kind of guide him. And like that, we can make our way over towards the crater. And look at that. Our memory is very, very good. So that's one thing that we have that's kind of going for us. Good memory. It means that we keep this stuff in our memory for a long, long time. Obviously, we can't see this right now, but Hilma remembers where it is. Okay, so let's go jump off of Ryan there. We're chilly. Just on the hands, that's okay. And then we want to go and clamber down off this thing. I'm going to use the lamp oil here just so we can see a little bit more of what's going on, and we probably want to have our hands free. Blown out by the wind. You kidding me, huh? Okay, and Ryan, buddy, get away from that edge. Get away from that edge. Okay, we're just going to tie you up there, my lad. Please stay there. Chill out. Have a good time. We're going to climb down. Okay, you should be able to climb back up easily if you climb down there. Good. Okay, that's terrible. That's terrible. We are surrounded by solid earth. Okay, this is not a good crater. Please. Okay, we can get out. Good. Okay, that's not great. That was just solid earth. We do not want to get stuck down there because we're effectively in the ground. That's very bad. I think what might be happening here, you know how, okay, I think this is what's going on. So back here, you know, when we kind of peek up and down, the layers don't add up exactly. And that might be what's happening here, is that we're actually popping up somewhere entirely different on the map. I mean, let's have a look. I mean, I don't see a spot. I mean, I guess we maybe didn't go down properly. Who knows? Who knows? Let's try somewhere else. We will climb down here. Okay. Same deal. Same deal. Yeah, we don't want that. We're going to climb to the north. We're going to get out of there. That's a bad time. Nope. Don't step on the edge. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And I don't think we can peek over there either. Okay. Experimental 3D field of vision. Currently very bugged. Let's try. Yeah, so this, if true, the world is in Z-level mode. The vision will extend beyond your current Z-level. Yes. Okay, so can we peek down now? And I guess... Oh, we can. Ha! Look at that. Okay, and so it does line up 1-to-1. This crater is just bad news. Now we know. And I hope we don't run into any bad times from having that turned on. I mean, this is how we test stuff out, isn't it? So, crater, bad crater. I'm going to mark it as explored. We're going to hit E, and we know that we've been there now. So the other craters, they're much, much further away. That's a big journey for us to take, but it's one that we can make, and I don't think, wasp nest. That is bad. So if we are going to do this, we need to probably try and just go to the clay deposit and then go directly up from there. That'll be the goal. Can we do it? We can certainly try, can't we? So we'll go and set up our marker. We'll go for that clay deposit there. It's a little close to the thing, so let's try that instead. Yep, travel to that point, please, and let's ignore the imaginary footsteps. Well, I'm sure we're fine, Ryan. Oh, it's a little brighter. That's good. We can see a little more, but it also means that other things will see us, like a giant rattlesnake, for example. Cancel auto move? Yeah, we will. We will cancel that. Are you trying to mess me up here, lad? I think you are. Let's start to run. Okay. I'm going to dismount from Ryan here because this rattlesnake? I mean, it could be a rattlesnake for all I know. Is bad news because this can poison us. It is faster than us right now. We need to get our spear out. We are also very, very encumbered, so we need to make sure that we have a little bit of distance before we try and do that. It can't see us right now. That's good. It can probably see Ryan, though, so we need to make this fast. Let's go and wield our wooden spear. Oh, boy. Okay, he ran away. That's good. Good lad, good lad. We're going to move a little closer. Let it get closer. Oh, we stabbed you. You're having a bad time, aren't you? Yeah, we are. Or rather, you are. We're having a good time. We critical strike that snake. Look at that. Taken care of. Now, this is a mutant snake, so it's not going to be as helpful for us. But in saying that, we might be able to butcher it and get a rawhide bag that we can attach to Ryan, which then we can just store some, snake in there. Let's go to butcher. Okay, we can't see. That's fair. That's very fair. Let's turn that on for now. Hope that nothing sneaks up on us, and we will try to skit. It has no skin because it's a snake. There is such a thing as snake skin. Well, I guess this is useless to us then, because the snake flesh is mutated, and it will contain toxins, and that's bad for us. And so yeah, I guess we're just going to leave it here. But we took care of a foe, which is good. We didn't have our spear out, which isn't. Let's make sure that we keep that in hand as we are mounted up, and we will continue on to the north, up towards, let's say, try the same position if we can, really. I just don't want to go near that wasp nest, really. Okay. We're fine, and we're actually getting near to that position, I think. Yeah. Okay, neat. Let's go a little bit more to the north. We've got a whole heap of pines here, just dead pines. And now we're in the open field once again. So we'll set up our pathway. That was strange. Auto travel is still on, that's good. I think we've just kind of gone a level up or down. Oh, right, no, I hit W, which turns off everything. No, it toggles visible weather, I see. Right, so anyway, we want to go to here, select that point, we'll travel on up towards it, and hope that this crater is a little bit different. Obviously, craters can be dangerous because some of them are radioactive. We don't want superpowers. Well, I mean, we do, but there are other bad things that can come from that. We're going to tie you up here, Ryan, and we are going to peek down because we can do that now. So we'll peek over the edge and then look down, and we can see nothing. We can see nothing, so that probably means that there is nothing down there. Still, I want to be sure. We don't have sunlight, so we might just not be seeing properly. Let's have a look. We're going to climb down over the edge. We can easily climb back up, and it's the same deal. It is a horrific nightmare, trapped in the ground type scenario, but thankfully we can get out of there. These craters are not looking good to me. Yeah, unfortunate. Oh, and before I forget, let's go wield that spear again. We do not want to run into that problem. Mount up. Okay. And that means that there's just this crater left. This is the one that looked like an arrow, which kind of spooked me. So we'll try that. We'll head up towards it and see if we have any luck with this at all. Yeah, it was an arrow kind of like pointing us, like, go back. Go back to where you came from. And we did. And we lived happily ever after, or at least for a little while. We'll tie you up there, put that spear away, and we'll peek over the edge, and it looks exactly the same. Okay, so we'll climb down here. Yep, terrible. Oh boy, we slip and fall. That's not good. Climb to the west. Haha, thank you. Do not want to die in there, because that's the thing is we will die. We can't move as well. I don't want to risk trying to move. Reason being, if we do, we will start to suffocate because you're effectively trapped within a wall, which is not a good place to be, believe it or not. What we might want to try and do now, though, is just drink some of this nice hot water, delicious as it is, and try to just wait until sunrise. So if we say wait until daylight, waiting. Oh wow, no, we okay, it is the middle of the night right now. It's a long time before day. So, well, this has been an interesting adventure. There isn't much point in us exploring right now, other than we can actually see an okay amount, but we can't see that far on the map. That's the issue. We could explore out here just to see what else is here, because this is a giant plain from what we can see. You know what? Yeah, let's give the exploration side of things a go. It's been a while since we've done it. Who knows? We could find a cave. If we do, that would be wild. That would be the cherry on top for this episode. So we're just going to keep on exploring around here, kind of towards the edges. We've got burnt ground, and just see what we can make out, because we're actually making out a little bit more than I thought we'd be able to in the darkness. It ain't much, but it's something, and we've actually discovered a pond down here. Okay, we'll check out the pond, see what's going on. 2 ponds, in actual fact. Okay, that's surprising. And there's fish here as well. Nice. Let's check out the other one. Just probably a similar small pond. Yep. Okay. So let's just kind of keep on going backwards and forwards along here. We've got safe mode on, so if anything wild pops up, we will see it. I'm just going to kind of try and scan up and down here with Ryan. See what we get. See if we get lucky. And if we do, well, I'll be sure to let you know that we've discovered yet another crater, okay? Well, stick with me just for a little bit. We'll see if this is a different kind of crater. It seems a little bit bigger. We might stand a better chance. We can just very quickly check this though. Can we? We cannot peek while riding. Okay, that's fine. Let's just tie you up there, lad. Go to the edge, and we will peek off the edge like so. Have a look down and see that there is nothing there. Yeah, nothing at all. Just, well, it says unseen, which means I have to check, right? Climb down. Same deal. Okay. There's nothing by that can be examined? Okay, right, yeah. Climb is what we want to do. Oh, please. Oh, please. Okay. I do not want to die like that. No siree. Grab our spear. Jump back on. And I guess I should mount these other ones. Or mark these other ones as, explored. And we'll just kind of cut back across towards the east now. Just making sure that we're not leaving any unexplored territory. I'm just looking up the kind of top of the screen to keep track of our little mini map there. The temperature's rising, so I was going to say the sun is probably close, but no, it's still a ways off. Feck. We poked an Ankylosaurus. Yup. Sorry about that. Yup, it's hostile. I believe it. We're going to start to run. Okay, it can't see us right now. We could hunt you, couldn't we? We could hunt you. Could be worth it for a hide bag. It seems like such a waste, though, to kill a whole dinosaur just for that. I mean, we could also bring it back and butcher it, but that's, yet again, a whole heap of work that we do not want to be doing right now. So I'm just going to try really hard to not run into a dinosaur with my spear, which is what happened there. Yeah. Okay, and let's make sure that we are just walking rather than running. There we are, Ryan. Okay, easy does it. Oh, W. What is... Oh, another wasp nest. You gotta be kidding me. Wonderful. Amazing. We don't want to run into them, please. I'm just clearing the rest of this fog of war over that side there, and then, yeah, we're just gonna head further west. We might see a forest, we might see something else. I don't know. Just keep on going for now, though. Yet another crater, huh? They seem pretty common out here on this massive field / plateau. This is just, yeah, this is a lot of open ground. You know what? We could go all the way down there to see if it kind of connects up. Just head directly southwest. Oh, hang on, forest. Okay, so there is another forest on the other side here. Okay, just kind of stick to the outskirts of that for now. I don't know if caves, you know, always spawn kind of near the edge of forests. They might also spawn out in the open for all we know. Yeah. Let's just keep on roaming for now, Hilma. Oh my god, another wasp nest? Yep, okay. I wanted to connect up these maps here, and we're going to be able to do that. But just being wary of wasps, of course. And there we go. We've even found another pond along the way. So I think what I want to do is just kind of clear this middle space that we have now. And if we can do that, I'm going to say I feel like we have accomplished enough within our days spent here. Hilma, we just nearly ran into a massive sauropod. They're juveniles for sure, but you know, there's a whole herd of them. They shouldn't be that difficult to miss. Just got a little forest here and some ponds. Okay, I'm just going to keep on going backwards and forwards across here as we just clear out this area. There we go, that's another section done. It's just like, you know, mowing the lawns. Another wasp nest, are you kidding me? Yep, looks like it. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, well, if we ever need chitin, we know where to find it. Oh, hang on, we got a P over here. What? What? Portal in. What? I'm sorry, what? Another portal is here. What does that mean? Hilma? Hello? What? Okay. Okay. That's a tear in reality. Yup, that is a tear in reality. Oh man, I look, hey, okay, here's the thing. I, Rycon, know that this is probably not good at all. But Hilma Baron doesn't know that. Oh boy, that's a crack. A crack just emerged from that tear in reality. Yup, a lean form of some otherworldly hound. Its twisted red flesh is strapped tightly across its misshapen angular frame. Not great, not great. Yeah. Its foulness, partially veiled by some arcane force, it almost seems to flicker in and out of our perception in a fashion that awakens ancient, nameless terrors in the back of your mind. But we want to go in. We want to go in. We want to walk into that portal. Well, first things first, we need to fight a freaking crick. So, we stab out towards it. We miss. These things are notoriously difficult to hit. Okay, but that got our bashing skill up. Ryan, could you help me out here possibly? What I'm going to do is I'm going to lead him, and that way I feel like he's going to be close enough to help us in this. We strike out against the crick. Ryan, please help me here. Okay. We're struggling here to get a hit to land, and I think we will. We lose hold of the leash. Yup, okay. Run up towards you there. Okay, the crick managed to hit us then. Our armor protected us, and it's kind of gone semi-neutral. It can't see us anymore. Okay, Ryan, stay there. Okay, this is a tear in reality. She has to take a chance. We're gonna step in through this portal. Step into the tear. Okay. Oh boy, you are violently teleported. We're still in the same area. Just in and out, just like that. And we got hurt. We can see everything hurts a little bit there. And there is something else. We can't see the effects of it. But there is an eye floating above us. There is an awareness. Okay, Hilma. I think now is when we get out of here. Let's mount up on Ryan. We're gonna say run. And can I? Oh, okay. You spur your steed into a gallop. We're bleeding, but we managed to hit it, and we hit it good then. I don't know if that was Ryan that hit it or what. But because, yeah, we can strike with a spear from here. Yeah, you get out of here, you damn thing. Oh, you coming back for us? You're approaching me? Really? Interesting. Okay, well, we missed. And we're gonna continue to miss a lot. But I think this thing is gonna keep on hunting us, because stuff and things. Alright, keep on striking it. I don't know if Ryan is able to really help us. But we hit it once, so, you know. We stopped bleeding, thankfully. Ha, there we go. Silence your nightmares. Nether monster killed. The crack melts away like it was never really there. In the dark, with the moon high overhead, Hilma breathes heavily on the back of Ryan. We just stepped through a portal and we ended up back here. Did we lose time in between? It's hard to tell, but Hilma's skin tingled, her hair stood on its end. Under the moonlight, the watchers are upon her, the eyes bearing down into her. They are aware, Hilma, and I think for the first time since she's been here, Hilma is aware that she is being watched. What that will lead to, we will see. I gotta say, I love it when things like this happen. When we decide to go off and explore because we slept through the day and woke up in the middle of the night and we found a portal. Interesting, huh? And we killed a nether creature. It's good to know that they can bleed. If there is a portal storm, well, we might need to fight back. But that is all for the future, and I'd like to thank you for joining me for today's episode, and I do apologize that it was a little bit later than the norm. It's been a weird and wacky week for me and Hilma too. And so, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay